when you went down there for study abroad, was it in Melbourne?
Yeah, it was. It was in Melbourne.
I've only been once, but what a city.
What a city, man.
That's great.
What a city. I told the Australians this when I was down there this time. So when I first went to Melbourne when I was like 20 years old, and then I came back and I did study abroad, I was like, wow, this must be like the greatest country, like the most livable place in the world. Like this must be it. But I was 20 years old. I had never been outside the United States except like a Caribbean island. Like what the hell did I know? Now I'm 41. I've been to 50 countries. I've traveled as extensively as I possibly can during these years. And yeah, that's the best one. Like I haven't been everywhere yet, but I'm pretty damn certain that like Australia is about as good as it gets for like livability and all of the factors in a society making it an appealing place to live.
And yet you got banned from Australia.
Yes,
did you not?
Yeah, I accidentally overstayed a visa. It was an honest mistake in that I was like 20, 21 years old and just an idiot. And I had gotten granted a 6-month visa, but I was in 12 months of classes. And I'm sure that was made clear to me at the time, but like I was just a fucking idiot.
Everyone's dumb when they're 20,
Everyone's
21.
so dumb when they're 21. And you just don't pay attention to procedural things like that, bureaucratic things like that. And so I just kept going to school, overstayed. I was supposed to just, like send a form somewhere or like, cross a T, dot an I and renew the visa and I would have been fine. And I didn't do it. And I ended up overstaying my visa by like 5 months and the immigration department had to come looking for me and was like, you overstayed your visa. And I remember I emailed them back like, no, I didn't.
Got him.
Thanks for your inquiry.
Mistake must be on your end. And they were like, no, you overstayed the visa. You need to come in. And I went in and they were like, here's what you did. The punishment is a 3-year ban. And
how tilted were you?
I was very tilted, especially because I was about to like leave the country and come back in 2 weeks or something. I was going to go to the World Series and like visit home, maybe come back in like a month. And, I was in a serious relationship and I had this whole network there and I thought I was going to build this life there. And instead of everything was like thrown into disorder on extremely short notice and it was all my fault. And like I had, screwed up my and our lives through my own stupidity and just not paying attention to detail. And so that was frustrating, but there was a workaround. I was able to, eventually get back in. And now when I come and go, it's no problem. But yeah, it's one of those things where when you get like banned from a country, it sounds much more dramatic than it is. Especially Australia, like the land of, prison inmates. They let everybody in. It's just a big prison, isn't it? Why they kick you out? And it's just
You're too nice. Get out of here.
Procedural oversight.